Looking good?
So trying to grow it out.
I like it. How about, I haven't not gone through spring last year. What is this like for you? It's sort of, is it kind of a chance to catch up on some of the stuff that you were kind of thrown into the deep end last year and you're going back and circling up some of those fundamentals now?
Most definitely. This spring has really been helpful to me. Just getting a clear understanding of everything that's going on and being able to get in my playbook and being able to have that experience from the seasons to learn from, and just evaluating myself through practice and just seeing and just knowing what I'm doing now. And just it's really helpful.
All right, no, it was the last time y'all had a scrimmage, or your first scrimmage, excuse me. Coach Elliott over there said that you're gonna have a lot to learn from that, from your day out there. Have you picked it up since, or what did you take away from, the difficulties of pass blocking now?
Most definitely, I picked it up. That first scrimmage was just my mindset going in, just thinking that it was going to be given to me, not just taking every rep, not giving every rep all I got. And I definitely learned from that, and I had to give each play 100%. And I think this scrimmage was a much better scrimmage for me, just going out there and just really focusing on every play. And when I'm fatigued, just be able to focus and just still process everything.
What's sort of the coaches have they were really high expectations at the beginning, and then sort of in the middle of spring practice, they sort of tempered things. Did their attitudes seem positive now that y'all making the improvements that they want from y'all, or?
Most definitely, everyone out there getting better, working on our craft, working on little things, and just bettering ourselves each and every day, playing against each other, just iron sharpening iron. We go against the ones every day, and we're going to get better. So just repetition and just playing against them every day. We definitely have grown since the first day.
Have you put on weight? I guess you look a little bigger anyway. Maybe it's the hair. I don't know.
I put on a couple of pounds.
Yeah. How much is an off-season conditioning program? Kind of going through the wear and tear of last year. Do you have sort of a perspective on what a college off-season conditioning program is for you?
Most definitely. I have to get in there and give it everything I got. Because at the end of the season, my body was just fatigued. Taking those hits each game. I wasn't used to that. Wasn't used to playing football until January, and just this off season is really preparing me for later in the season, and I can't take anything for granted. Just get my body right.
Is it more about the cardiovascular, getting yourself ready for that kind of long haul thing, or is it more about adding some lean muscle and bulking up a little
muscle.
bit?
It's both. You definitely have to be able to endure and have stamina, but you have to physically be prepared to go out there and just take hits. Because playing running back is a physical game, and just a mentality each game to have that mindset to go out there and just bang it up each and every play. You definitely ready yourself during spring and fall.
You had so much success early on last year, and not that it really tailed off that much, but certainly the durability that is required to go through the whole season and ending a year against a team like Alabama. Do you think that later in the year you kind of learned a lot about who you are and where you need to be for this year?
Most definitely. I learned a lot about myself that first year, just having those big games early in the season and really not being able to replicate that, just keep that same level of play throughout the whole season because my body wasn't where it needs to be. But that's what I'm working now to get better at and just be able to maintain that same level of play each and every game.
Is the whole thing kind of easier for you at this point? When you're sitting in a film study after practice or something like that, is it coming a little easier for you?
It's definitely. I wouldn't say it's easier, but last year when I came in, coach's terminology he uses, it was just flying right over my head. I didn't understand what he was saying from just looking at the fronts and everything. But now when he's up there articulating what's going on, I understand. I have just an understanding of what's going on and what he is saying, and just for me to know what's going on, better myself.
Having a little bit of a foundation under you kind of makes everything a little bit.
Bro,
go ahead. Brian.
Oh man.
Yeah, having that foundation under you can kind of make everything else a little bit smoother. You can kind of start to work the details a little bit.
Most definitely. just me being put in those situations, I know what's going on. I can kind of help the younger guys, be able to kind of explain to them what's going on, and just having that experience really helped me.
When you talk about some of the trials and tribulations that come later in the season, was that kind of defenses having more film on you and kind of knowing you a little bit better, and maybe you're not sneaking up on anybody, or was it just a matter of kind of having your body right and being ready for the long haul?
I mean, I'm probably a combination of both. Defense definitely was aware of me, and I mean they knew that I was able to do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure they just dialed in on that. And I mean, it was kind of on me too, just not having that same level of energy I had at the beginning of the season.
Thanks, Travis. Appreciate
What is
it.
your